Hello guys, welcome back to another episode. Before we begin, I have some announcements. First thing, feel free to donate at paypal.me/emeraldtnt. Second is, I have recently switched over my encoder. Well, first thing, OBS Studios was lagging a lot, and it would use like about 15% of CPU and about a gigabyte of RAM. And I'm like, why is this happening? So then recently I switched my encoder from software to hardware, and it switched from like X284, something like that. Actually, I could check right now. I switched my encoder from from X264 to an NVENC. I think that stands for NVIDIA encoder. I'm not certain, but it lags 10 times less. And I don't get any encoders overloaded messages anymore. Second, if you'd like me to continue my operating system testing series, then just tell me in the comments, because I'm not certain if I should continue that. Otherwise, it does use a lot, like gigabytes of data. In fact, let's look into how much gigabytes of data it's been using. So right now, so here's my virtual machines. This is where I put all my virtual machines. 111 gigabytes of data, virtual machines. And that's considering that the drives overall, I only have 30 gigabytes, 40 gigabytes free of data on that drive that I put my virtual machines on. The other one I like to keep empty. So I would be able to about squeeze in, 5 different virtual machines, 2 Windows computers maybe. But I'm running out of storage space there, and I would like to free some. But I'm not certain if I should continue this series and keep on using more hard drive space. So we're going to be beta testing ElementaryOS v5.0. So this is an installer. I recommend you install third-party drivers. So we're going to install ElementaryOS. Continue. As you can see, the background is kind of cool. You can see a 5. It's kind of hard to see, but right here there's a 5 point and the O is cut off. And also, wait. These circles here are new, I think. I don't remember them from last time. Or they may have updated them. I don't know. The installer looks new. I can't tell what's new about it, but it looks newer. And I think these dots are new. So the ElementaryOS thing is really like, not sketchy, but it looks like it looks more like a workspace thing, like a workbench application. It has a grid on it. It's not a perfect grid. There's looks kind of, it has a pattern, I could tell that. but it doesn't look just like a grid. They added some design to it. So this is like a custom wallpaper for development. Other elementary stables aren't going to have this, I think. I'm not certain. And there's some like sketch marks out here and stuff like that. They still use Ubiquity. System D. Yep. So yeah, well, that's good. I mean, the design of this, the copying files and having this gray, that I don't like that look. And it doesn't say anything here. I think this is supposed to say like installing or something. That's not there. So this installer is really poor quality. The loading bar and the terminal, like scrolling and stuff, is better. You can select stuff like that. But the rest of the stuff from here and above looks poor. And this is taking a while. So no installing. It doesn't tell you what to do. It says copying files in really small text there, but that's all. This is what it looks like if you don't expand. So this is the installer, and I can't really say it looks great. The 5.0, the 0 is cut off. Maybe put it down here like Windows, and so we could see it and enlarge the font. Why can't they just use that font on that? Oh, that actually may be part of the canvas here. So that would be a reason. Now it's going slowly. Oh, so this is a loading bar. So it's getting there. It's inching. There's no console output. It's just like, okay, we're gonna add some to the loading bar. It allows you to type, and that's kind of weird. Anyone at home? Okay, so the Windows key on this opens up this keyboard shortcut. Now again, I'm using a virtual machine, so when I click Windows key, it opens up this. Starting to install. What happens if let's just let it do that. Okay, it's updating. Or it's installing packages from the internet. So yes, as you can see, Ubuntu Bionic. Bionic is v 18.04. So they updated the operating system from Xenial to Bionic. That's nice. Kind of excited for this update. I really thought their project was dying or was dead. So this is pretty nice to see. It might not be a perfect operating system, like the installer might not be perfect, but the operating system, just having another update is kind of reassuring for the community. In fact, let's check their stats on Distrowatch. Yep, Elementary's going up. They scored 4th place. So here it's Manjaro, which is actually surprising considering that Mint went down. So Manjaro, Mint, Ubuntu, Elementary, then Debian. That's kind of like interesting. There's a few things I expected different. I thought that Mint was going to be in front of Manjaro. I thought Manjaro was going to be in like 5 or 6. I really thought that Debian would be ahead of Elementary. I also thought that, I think that's good. I expected this to be like 6th or 7th place. I don't know. What's NX Linux? That looks sharp. Actually, I take that back. It's like a material thing. I guess it's okay. So ElementaryOS. GUIX. GNU. I'm confused. Well, that's good that they released that. Actually came out, the news that their new operating system was coming out was actually 3 days ago. ElementaryOS, yep. CentOS, yeah, 6.10. Even though I thought I was using like CentOS 7, it must be a different operating system. Oh well. So, it's kind of impressive here. Where's Kali Linux? Oh, Black Arch is way down here. Let me see if I can find Kali. There's Ubuntu Mate. It's kind of dying. ReactOS is kind of up there. Top 20. Yep, Kali's 15th place. Arch, Zorin, I don't know what that is. I think it runs Android though. Fedora is going down. They released Fedora 27. Anyways, here we go. So Elementary is pushing their way up there. I think that this is going to be, at one point of time, a successful, or it is a successful operating system. But at one point in time, I think it would be like maybe touches for first place. That would be really interesting to see. In order to reboot, just power, shut down, make sure, yep. There it is. See, this is like a cleaner logo that I expected to see. That looks nice, and the glow effect, that's what I like. It is kind of the older one, though. They didn't update it. Oh, I thought I was going to have to log into a text-based system. Starting up the graphical manager. And let's check the stats. Okay, it's only using, the system's only using 0.6 gigabyte, or 0.6% CPU and 46 megabytes RAM, so that's super lightweight. As you can see, this is a logo from before. I guess it's good for like the developer look to it. Let's try. Yep. You can see the 5.0 at the side, actually. Oh, it went away. Okay, it's on the other screen. Give me a second. So, as you can see, there's a really, really little 5.0 there. 5 point and the 0 is cut off. So I can't say it's exactly the best wallpaper. Hopefully you guys can see that magnification. Yeah, you guys can. Yeah, see that 5? There it is. 5.0. Yeah, that's poor. Otherwise, the operating system look is like really like, if I had an old screen or any screen, it would look good on tablet, stuff like that. Like it has nice curved edges and stuff like that. Oh, that notification noise was great. Code. Oh, my ear. Sorry, I think I have like ear infection or something. Oh well. I don't think it's ear infection. I never had one. Oh well. Let's try. Let's see how fast it updates. Oh, operating system updates. App, stuff like that. So really, with ElementaryOS, all you have to update is from here. You don't have to use apt exactly unless you're doing development stuff, like installing Maven, stuff like that. So let's see if I can. It's done, just like that. Nice. Home. Icons, same as usual. Oh, here it is. So they have App Center, stuff like that. So all of these are the same as usual, but this code thing is new. Nice. This is like a full-out code editor. Oh, it's like... Forgot my... Is it that? It's not exactly like... No auto enter or anything. I forgot what that looks like. Here it is. Now can I paste it in? Now that I have that. Nope. So we're going to have to actually install VMware Tools. So let's install software from a ROM. Let's see how well that goes. There it is. VMware Tools. Nice. Extract. And let's put this in Documents. Extract. Nice. Done. Show the files. Let's try terminal here. So you have to do open in terminal now. The terminal, they added a search thing, I think. Yeah, that's new. Settings, oh, you could like change your look of it. Zoom in and out. So like easily adjust the zoom. That's a bug. Does it get removed on enter? Yep. That's a bug. So, otherwise they did update this. That's nice. Does it have Perl? Yep, it does. Sudo. I like how it like shows you how many digits you typed in. That helps a lot when I'm typing in my password. Or removing an incorrect password. Otherwise, I really like the curved edges. That looks nice. It gives it a lot of design. Okay, anyways. Let's try, ElementaryOS Juno. So you can do like multiple things at the same time. Or installing screen fetch. Done. So let's test. Oh, let's also test. And more and say you have to auto remove. So let's test screen. What are the stats? It spelled the ElementaryOS E, as you can see. And they spelled it out of E. That's nice. So there's the ElementaryOS thing. Yeah, you guys can see that. So let's look into stats. V5.0, they call its codename Juno. They use Linux 4.15 kernel. Uptime 8 minutes. Wow, 8 minutes passed by fast. 1,643 packages. Bash 4.4.19 resolution. They do use GNOME or GNOME or however you call it, genome. So yeah, I don't know what that is. The theme is elementary. GTK theme elementary. Icon theme elementary. So they do a lot of custom themes and stuff. And right now, wow, I'm not even using a gigabyte. The operating system's up and running and all. Oh, and I put a check mark because my script was done running. Do you see that check mark? It put it because like my script was done. That is so cool. Terminal 10 out of 10. They did a good job. It's interactive. I think other people will like it. Just move that there and those there, and it would be good. So terminal, good. File managing, good. Don't need that. There we go. So text, that actually I have an idea to test that. I just opened up the file. Let's test with a Perl file. So it does do custom, it shows custom color coding. And you can see what line you're on and what part. So, oh, that's so cool. So you see this here? If I go to a line, let's say I want to go to line 28.3. 28, so we're at line 28. Now, if you put in 0.3, it will move over 3 characters. So if I want to go to 12:15.15, there I am. That is so cool. So if like, let's say, if your whole entire team's using Elementary, you could tell, and you're on the same file, tell them on VMware config tools, go to 12:30.5. And they can all go to that specific point. It could be an error or something like that. And that's really cool. So let's look at the settings. I look dark. And I guess a little bit more zoom. That would be good. 110 preferences, automatic indentation, interface, show mini map. Yeah, there's a side thing. There it is. And the mini map allows you to, like, you could take, oh, it's buggy. When you scroll, it doesn't exactly follow your cursor. So if I want to go here, I'd have to. Now I lost where it was. So do I recommend? That's probably why they don't have it on auto enable. But I'm pretty certain this is Monaco editor, whatever it's called. Extensions. This text editor has extensions. Brackets. Completion. Nice. Browser preview. So if you're coding HTML or PHP, you could preview your code. Highlight word selections. Paste bin. Share files with paste bin service. That's cool. And it shows it up here. So this is interactive. So you don't have to like restart your code editor. It works. Preserve and spell checker. A terminal. So yeah, it's on a terminal. That's cool. You can emulate Vim. So that's good. So terminal, here it is. Type in my commands. If I finish, I'm done. But for now, so the text editor works out good. Let's look at what else I added. Terminal, yeah, we checked that. System settings. Yeah, they redid some of the icons, I think. The printer icon they redid. The other printer icon was like, everything had a specific theme, then there's a printer icon. It's like, boy, it looked not that well. So let's try display. Settings. Resolution. Oh, I don't like that. They should tell you. Well, I guess it's okay. Apply. Lag. I don't think it's okay. There's no like snap, so if I bring it up, it's not gonna snap and full screen it. Display. What is happening? Unknown display. I'm gonna have to go into settings. This is a pain. Yes, okay. So changing displays was torture. Not completely. That's like, never mind. It was hard though. Now it's like really easy. And let's try with screen code. Oh, also, as you can see, the applications menu has tuned up to how big your screen resolution is. Oh, and now you see the full 5.0 Juno beta. But they should move it in more for their smallest display. So like for their smallest display type or variable, they should move that in so it shows up on the smallest display. I don't know how to explain it. Well, hopefully I did a decent job. Anyways, code, let's see. There's your terminal, you could toggle it. And now, scrolling is fixed. Huh, what's the chances of that? This bouncing effect? It's kind of like, I don't know, I can't really say I like it. I mean, it's okay. It's just, it doesn't show you live preview of what you're on, does it? I'm gonna take it and drag it. Yeah, it does. Okay, it's good. It's just the bouncy thing throws me off. So wow, let's see. Scrolling through. It lags, I think. Let's look at HTOP to see like what's using the most system. We have nothing open, HTOP. There it is. So wow, look at this, guys. The CPU is not even being touched. We have the terminal open, we have refreshes every second running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's refreshing almost every second. No sweat on the CPU. That's pretty good. The only thing that's using it is Xorg, LightDM, Gala, or Terminal, and HTOP. Those are the three things. Xorg, Elementary, Terminal, HTOP. Yep. And then let's move over to, oh, you could like scroll. So use the arrow keys to scroll left, right, up, down. Memory, so it's interactive. Okay, we're not trying to survey HTOP. I just learned that. Anyways, memory, elementary, App Center. So App Center, wing panel, that's using up the most memory. In fact, percent per. But really, looking at it's only using up 800 megabytes. That's not that much. So there's nothing to complain about. But what is Gala? Let's test a Maven script. Or let's test if the VMware Tools worked. So I copied that. I go in here. Nope. Did not work. Let's check what's in their App Center. If you're going to be using this as your main operating system, you need to have a good App Center. Kindle Fire users. Amazon Fire, actually. Oh, accessories. Calculator. Free stuff. Paid stuff, but free stuff. There's a lot here. Bluehill. BPython. Nice. Antivirus, which you're using Linux, you shouldn't need an antivirus. But I don't like to say that because Linux is kind of vulnerable. Every operating system is vulnerable in a way. Audacity, that's nice. Just click free. And please say they fix the authentication thing. So if I go down here and download another file, is it going to ask for my authentication again? What file should we get? I don't really use any music stuff. Development. Here's where I start to use. CMake. 3D printer software, that's new. And it's lagging. I'm scrolling as you can hear, maybe. It's not working. It's still using minimal amount of resources though. Which is kind of like why. Sole entry system. No. So that's nice. When it freezes up, it only freezes that application. So the rest of your system is usable. And that's bad. It's lagging again. So one at a time maybe? I guess. Audacity just failed. Probably doesn't even open. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Hello? Testing? Can you hear me? Nope. Actually, technically, it might be because I'm recording. No. I'm gonna have to, like... What does the Windows key do? Keyboard. Okay. Let's look into... Yeah. They really made this like the YouTube kind of button. So I'm not certain if I'm fond of that. It's okay, but they mean it's not exactly like the YouTube button. That's a play button. We know that. YouTube did not buy the play button. So, actually, technically. Never mind. So, multitask view. That's cool. Wait, can you like... I'm gonna move it to my desktop. No, I can't. Oh, I'm gonna move Audacity to my... Okay, that works. That's good. Terminal. HTOP. And what is... Did it accept? Okay, good. So, the App Center is unstable. Personally, I would consider it unstable. You could still look around, though. Why would you want to do that? Again, this is still beta, so I wouldn't judge operating system on this video. You can download Office stuff, and there we go. Crashes again. Okay, I can accept. You might just have to install this stuff through command line. Actually apt. Sudo apt install. And I'm going to check if it comes with Java. Okay, it comes with Java. OpenJDK 10, which most applications don't support. if I remember correctly. Minecraft doesn't support JDK 10. Oh, there's a check again, which means it's done. So you could toggle in between your two things. So when it's done, it gives me a check mark. Or this was aired, it failed. So it gave me an error message. That is so cool. So let's try npm sudo apt sudo apt. Yes. So that works good. Let's try pip. So it completed successfully. Cool. So this is a really good operating system for like building on. So like when you're compiling code, multiple codes at the same time, this would be good to use. I know I check Python v. Nice, it automatically cleans it up. Let's try down. So let's look at packages. PPA Launchpad ElementaryOS, so they use Launchpad.net for their packages. Not completely, they do have packages Elementary.io for their App Center. Otherwise, the rest of it's from Ubuntu. Well, Ubuntu Elementary, because Launchpad is by Ubuntu, and ElementaryOS is Elementary. Okay. And it's for Bionic, so that's cool. You could probably update your Ubuntu release to Elementary. I almost forgot what it's called for a second. I am not okay. I think we should end the video here. Actually, let me check something. Oh, it's up to date. So otherwise, good operating system. Installing stuff. Sudo apt. I don't recommend to use App Store. I recommend to use Aptitude or apt and go like, what do I want to install? I want to install maybe something for web. So I go to httpd main, and I want to install, let's say I want to install nginx. There. And then I click G, quick tutorial on how to use this, click G again, and it installs. It does dpkg stuff to install. and then I click enter, I'm done. So I click Q, and then I could leave. But recently I found out something. This is just a bonus for this video, small bonus, but if you go in here, there's like a menu. You can do, it's like a really nice Windows styled menu. And go to, here's preferences, which is actually really interesting. And then there is, so Q, X is out, actions. Now here's a bonus. If you go and click the down arrow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, you can become, first thing you can become if you're not, but play Minesweeper. So 1, 1, 2, 2. There's so there's Minesweeper. I don't know how to play exactly, but there's Minesweeper built in. It's cool. Resolver, you could see what's wrong with packages if like they're breaking. You could repair them here. And then also you see how these letters are in like white. If you like, okay, so G for example, markup gradable, you can see the G's in white. So if you click G, it does as it said. Now, admin, no it's not. You can get your games, fonts, everything in here. I think also the stuff in the App Store is also in here. So there's Java, for example. Default JDK plus and then yeah, it's really nice to be able to have 2 package managers even if one doesn't work. Math. I need help with math. Genome calculator. You can install that from the App Store. You can also install that here. So you can install almost every application in the App Store from here, I believe, because they both use the same thing to install. They both use apt. Even though this is kind of like a custom version of apt. Net. Last thing, I'm going to show you database users how to install MySQL if you need it. Go in here. First thing, Apache details is nice. Scroll down until you get to MySQL. There's also like GeoIP proxy stuff. So we're looking for MySQL not in here. I see. Punches a screen. Might be up in here. Nope. Here's your okay, here's PHP stuff for PHP users. Just click plus, all dev. PHP MySQL, you can get all stuff from here. It's kind of cool. Let's scroll up for databases. Feel like I just passed it by. What a package is MISC. Here. Nope. Yep, I think it's up. Yeah, database. So for MySQL users, go here. You want to install MySQL client, MySQL core, and also MySQL server. So if you get MySQL client up here and MySQL server, it downloads it all for you, which is kind of nice. And then you can also prep PostgreSQL. And there is also, I think, MariaDB somewhere here. So it's really nice and splits it into multiverse, universe, and main. I think, yep. Then when you're ready, click G, installing dependencies, G again. Quickly installs it, which is actually really nice. And then you could toggle in between and queue new packages for update. And this is going to use 330. This is going to, the download is 118 megabytes of data, and the disk space is 333 megabytes overall. So there it is. It's downloading. So I hope you guys liked this video. I tried to go as in-depth as possible. We looked at Linux kernel, everything about the operating system. If I missed something, just tell me in the comments. Share it with the rest of the people that are watching the video. And I will see you in the next episode. Feel free to like, subscribe. Again, message in the comments if you find a better operating system that you'd like me to try. Tell me in the comments. If you'd like me to continue this series, tell me in the comments. Feel free to just talk in the comments. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye!